Hey guys, Peyton Snabeck here again for another video for you guys today. This is my April 13th DVD and Blu-ray update. Got 5 movies here to talk about for you guys this week. 3 Blu-rays and 2 DVDs. One of them, of course, is another Screen Factory. You know, it's kind of weird because I've been buying like a lot of Screen Factories lately. So yeah, got some good stuff here. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, the first one here that I got was the Night of the Living Dead here on Blu-ray. This is the original from Mill Creek Entertainment. Now this one I got at Walmart, because I went to another Walmart in like a different sort of like town or city-ish, and they had a 788 bin, and that was like the second time I bought from their 788 Blu-ray bin. I wish my local Walmart had that. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, this is one of the ones I found in there for 788. And this is, if you guys didn't know, this is actually the original, the 1968 movie. They just released, I know, re-released this not too long ago from the Criterion Collection. And yeah, this is also, if you guys also didn't know, this is still black and white. So I guess they don't have like a colored version of this one yet, so I don't know if that would ever happen or what. I just watched this last week, and I actually really love this movie. It was the first time I ever seen it. And also, by the way, if you guys are wondering, there's no special features on this whatsoever. I don't know about the Criterion one that was released not too long ago. So, and this also had the digital HD copy code thing, which I'm not really a big fan of. But anyway, but if you guys haven't seen this, it's basically starts off with this couple, or I think it was a couple, either it was just a couple or like a boyfriend and girlfriend or friends, I don't know, but they end up going to the graveyard, and you know, and the guy or the husband, whoever he was, he ends up, you know, he's joking with the girl, talking about you know, just basically messing with her, and you know, he ends up seeing this one guy who's like acting like very strange, and it turns out like the guy, he was like a zombie, and he ends up killing the guy, the husband guy, whatever. And I know the girl is basically running for her life. She ends up finding this, like, you know, abandoned house, and locks herself in there, and she's basically trying to find a way to survive this whole, you know, zombie apocalypse. And you know, she meets up with this one black guy who was in there as well. I think it was his house. I believe he was like one of the people that was living there. You know, it's basically like, you know, some of the survivors are coming into the house, you know, trying to protect themselves, trying to find ways to get help, you know, because like all these zombies are coming in, they're trying to break into the house. Such a neat movie. I really kind of enjoyed this one. I know that there was a remake to this movie, but I never saw it, so I don't know if that's any good or what. But I do know that came out the Blu-ray, but it did go out of print, because it was from that company called Twilight Time, which it's one of those companies that, you know, they're always like selling like limited edition Blu-rays of movies, you know, I mean, and that's really rare from what I've heard. So yeah, hopefully it gets released on Blu-ray from like another company or something one day, you know, because I know Christine, you know, the movie about the killer car, that came out to the Twilight Time company, and it was sold out in like 5 hours. So, and that's out of print now. So, but yeah, but highly recommend you guys check this out. Even though it's like an old film and it's like a classic like black and white film, I don't really care. I mean, it's horror, so I like horror, so yeah, it's pretty neat. Alright, the next one I got, this is another movie I got from their 788 Blu-ray bin, which is a Scream Queen double feature with The Fog, the original, and The Howling here on Blu-ray. This is from Scream and Shout Factory, and you know, it's kind of weird, because, you know, I noticed 2 things lately. Lately, I've been buying, like, Scream and Shout Factory titles, and also I've been buying, like, a lot of movies with Jamie Lee Curtis in it lately, because she's also in The Fog. So, yeah, but I just got done watching The Fog, like, about an hour ago, And you know what? I absolutely loved it. It was like probably like a well done film in my opinion. You know, so far I really like, you know, all the horror movies that Jamie Lee Curtis has been in. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she was a really good actress. I mean, she was really good with, you know, because, you know, back then when she was doing like a lot of horror movies, she was like the scream queen. You know, she did the original Halloween, Terror Train. There's another one. Oh, Prom Night, the original Prom Night. Yeah, but if you haven't seen The Fog, the original one is basically about, you know, this fog is coming in this town, and, you know, in the fog, inside the fog, it's like this, pirate ship, and it's like these, kind of like zombie type, or like dead, like, pirates, you know, killing people off one by one. It was more like a slasher movie, in my opinion. Because, you know, there was, like, this one pirate, he's, like, slicing people with, or stabbing people with this, like, hook. Like, you know, from the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer. You know, and the police are trying to figure out what is going on, you know, what is it about this fog? You know, because weird things are happening, people are dying, like, mysteriously, and they just don't know what's going on. But it was such a really good movie. And it was really better than the remakes. I saw the remake a couple years ago. I just got so bored with it. It had a stupid ending to it. I'm not going to ruin what that ending was if people are interested in seeing the remake, but it really was not worth watching. Although the original was like a lot better. And The Howling, I hadn't watched The Howling yet, so I don't know how good that is. I've seen a couple of the Howling movies, but for some reason, I just could not get myself into these movies. But you know what? I'll watch this anyway, since it's in part of this set, you know. But the ones I did see was Part 3, 4, and, what was that one? Howling Reborn? Something. It was, like, made in, like, 2010. Lindsay Shaw, I believe that's her name. Was from, who played in that TV show, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide was in it, I remember. But yeah, yeah, but it's actually pretty cool that I actually got another Screaming Shout Factory title, so yeah. And if you guys didn't know, there is some artwork cover inside this thing, which is actually pretty cool. I think these are like, you know, the artwork for the standalone Blu-rays that came out in like 2013. But yeah, definitely check out The Fog if you guys haven't seen it. I don't know about The Howlings. Again, I haven't watched it yet, so hadn't had much time. Alright, the next one I got. Now these ones I just got today, but you know, but this one I did see because I did a review about it months ago. You know, and this one ain't great, but you know what? Why did I buy this one? Because basically, because I have the first 3, you just basically got to complete your, you know, your little like collection. You know, same thing like if you hate a remake but you like the original movie, you just basically got to have the remake because you have the original. But this is Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Long Haul here on Blu-ray. This one I got at Walmart for $9.96. And you know, the thing is, I mean, at first when, you know, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, they came out, when the first one came out, I was not really interested in seeing it because, you know, I knew that at some point that they were going to make a movie out of those books because, you know, I remember back in elementary school, the books were so popular, you know, they were, like, just so popular, they were the thing, you know, but the movies, they weren't, like, as popular, they weren't really as popular, though, but, you know, I did watch, obviously, you know, the first 3, and I really like those movies. I mean, this one, on the other hand, you know what, it's not great, but you know what? I mean, I did kind of like it a little bit. The thing is, why I don't like this one is basically because, you know, obviously, they replaced all the original characters because, you know, they were getting old. I wish that they would have done this series, like, in the animation like it was in the book, you know? Because I know some of the animation's in the movies, part of it, but not, because most of it is live action, you know? Because I know there was, like, talk that if they wanted to do a 4th one, they were going to have it in, like, an animation type. You know, but it doesn't matter because they would still ruin it anyway. But, this is, from what I remember, I'm going to try to see if I can remember what happened in this one. I think it was, like, about the Heffley family. They were going to go on a road trip to go see their, I think it was, like, their grandfather, or their grandmother or something. They were gonna go see them for like their like 90th or 100th birthday or something. And you know, when of course like goofy stuff is happening, the Greg characters, I think he ends up winning like a pig from the carnival. You know, this obese or some kind of guy is after him because apparently he was framed for something that he didn't do. He wants to go play video games with this YouTuber, and you know, he's famous for like being like, he's famous for touching his brother's diaper or something, and he's like known for like Diaper Kid or Diaper Hands or whatever they call that. I don't know. I mean, you know, the movie's not great, but you know what? Like I said, sorry. You just gotta have it because, you know, just for your whole collection. You know, it's pretty rare for me to like have like a certain sequel or a certain remake that I did not enjoy. Because I think the ones I did get rid of because I didn't like them so much was the Anaconda movies. I'm not really a big fan of the Anaconda movies. First two I am, but 3 and 4 I got rid of them. Same thing with the Fog remake. I just got rid of that, you know. But you know, I might watch this tonight. You know, just rewatch it, just see if I like it a little bit better. Because you know, I mean, I did kind of like it because I really do like how they did that, you know, Psycho spoof thing, the shower scene thing. I really liked how they did that. I thought that was kind of funny, but, you know, but yeah, I mean, this movie it's kind of worth watching. I mean, it's not really the same, because, you know, if you guys don't know, I mean, the Greg character, you know, in the part 3, you know, he was, like, growing up, and this kid is, like, he's 11 or 12, so it's like he was younger again, you know. It was kind of like, you know, the Home Alone movies, you know. Yeah, I mean, there's just, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I like it, but I like that at least they kind of did another one, but, you know, all of it was just, oh my god, it was just, like, that awful. Alright, now, the next one I got here, I got 2 of these, but this is, Max and Ruby's, A Visit with Grandma here on DVD. This one I got, today at, Goodwill for $3. They had, like, a lot of these, Max and Ruby DVDs, like, they had, like, 6 of them, but I picked up another Max and Ruby, too, which I'll show you in a sec, because you know how I am with the show. I always really love this show. It's, like, one of my favorite childhood shows. But, yeah, if you don't know the story of the show, it's, you know, Ruby's, like, this 7-year-old bunny, looks after, you know, Max, which he's, like, this, I don't know, he's, like, a toddler, or whatever he is, and, you know, I know the show, the later episodes, like, because, you know, they did do the show, like, in 2016. They're not great, but, you know, at least I like how they're, you know, doing the show again. You know, I really like to see, them do Blue's Clues again, because I know it's not going to be great now, because, you know, the timeline now, but you know what, I don't care. I'll watch it. I'll always still love it. It's always right here in my heart. But yeah, but anyway, you get 12 episodes on here. So the episodes you get are Grandma's Treasure Hunt, Ruby's Jigsaw Puzzle, Ruby's Recital, Ruby's Rainbow, Home Sweet Home, Max's Mud Pie, Ruby's Home Run, which I could have sworn I had that episode, because I remember that description that it had, or are they? I remember that description, but I guess I don't have it, so, Alright, we got Ruby's Missing Tune, Ruby's Handstand, Ruby's Good Neighbor Report, Candy Counting, and Ruby's New Shoes. So yeah, that is Max and Ruby's A Visit with Grandma. And the last one I got was another Max and Ruby, which this one I also got at Goodwill for $3, which is Max and Ruby's Halloween here on DVD. This one I had a long time ago, but I think I got rid of it. Either that or it broke. I don't know. But this also has 12 episodes, 12 episodes. It includes Max's Halloween, Ruby's Leaf Collection, the Blue Tarantula, Ruby's Panda Prize, Ruby's Roller Skates, Ghost Bunny, Max's Shadow, Max Remembers, Ruby's Candy Store, Max's Thanksgiving, Max's Pretend Friend, and Fire Max. And yeah, that's all it includes. But you know, I'm pretty glad that I'm starting to find these again, because it really just brings back memories. You know, rewatching like these episodes I have not seen in such a long time, you know. Alright, well, that is it for this DVD and Blu-ray update. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.